Okay, hello everybody. So what I am going to do today is I have been working a bit with the tarot deck. For all of those who are returning viewers, you know that I generally do not work with the tarot. I have been going over the deck and connecting with it a little bit more. So I'm going to do a read on Dylan Rounds with the tarot. Okay. And see what we get, anything new, anything along those lines. I'm just going to follow where the tarot takes us. Hopefully this all comes together and makes sense. But we will see how the read goes. For those of you who are new, I will link the 2 reads up here that I have done with my Ancestor deck. That deck was made specially for me. It's the deck I connect the most with. So there are 2 previous reads that I have done. So I want to see if the tarot is going to line up with those reads. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's right down here somewhere. Hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I do updated reads and when I go live. Every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, I do mini reads for all of you. So that will be coming up tomorrow morning. So, and I've also got this fancy little, it's right down here somewhere. It's a little heart and it's a thanks. So if you do want to support the channel and give a super thanks, it would be much appreciated. Not necessary, but would be appreciated. If you like this read, please don't forget to hit that like button. So let's get on with this, and we are going to get the cards shuffled up. We're going to get them cleared, and we will start. So I do have another one of these decks coming. This deck was given to me. I have just broken it down and put keywords on it so I know what they stand for, because I'm not that familiar with tarot, but I have been trying to work with the deck and see if I can connect with it, and we'll just go from there. I do have a second one coming that shows the underneath here. You can kind of see the words that are underneath. I've just tried to break them down into an easier form so it's easier to read. But until that deck comes, we are going to be playing with this one and seeing what we can get from the deck. Okay. So let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to ask my ancestors, my spirit guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, please be with us and help us to bring forth what we need to know regarding Dylan Rounds. What has happened to him, maybe what was going on leading up to this, the day of, stuff like that. So let's see where we go with this deck. Let's see what information we can get. Anything that you can give us to find out what happened to you, maybe what was going on around you, maybe help find you. Okay. So let's just see what we get. Okay, so right away we have the Ten of Cups upside down in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and also the Fool in reverse. So with the Ten of Cups, anytime this is reversed to me, now other readers may read this different. I'm just learning these, so I've got to tell you how I'm connecting with it. With the cups, when they're in reverse, I feel like this is losing something not going in your favor, because the cups is reversed. This way, upside right, things fall into your cups, which means to me, things are going in your favor. So right away, I'm getting that somebody was feeling neglected and there was dreams that were going to be shattered. Okay, so with the Chariot, to me, this is a moving forward card. but I feel like things at this point were not moving forward. Some dreams were being shattered. So I believe that we are on the day that this has happened to Dylan. Um, Now, in my previous reads, I've got the Obsessed, and I believe it was the last read. I will link them up top right here so you can click on them. They will be at the end of the video, so make sure you watch through to the end so you can get those reads there. Now, I got the Obsessed a lot. I'm getting here obsessed with power. Okay, ruthless in dealings, exploiting others, and misfortune. So these are pretty much going forward with what this first card has brought out. There was some misfortune that happened, shattered dreams. Somebody that was obsessed with power. I feel like somebody was very ruthless, exploiting somebody else. I believe that that was Dylan being exploited. But somebody was very much feeling neglected. I also got that in private previous reads also. So I do feel that these are connecting. I've also got the Fool in reverse. Okay. So usually to me, when it's in the upright, this means that you are, fooling other people, getting away with things that, normal people wouldn't get away with, but this is in the reverse. So I'm feeling like somebody was being taken for granted and somebody was very naive about a situation. So I do feel that he was taken advantage of, and not only taken for granted, but I feel like he was very reckless in him trusting in other people, which would bring in the being naive. So I do feel that this is talking about the day that this happened and leading up to it. I feel that maybe Dylan didn't, sorry, I've got Justin on my mind. I believe that Dylan was very naive about certain things and maybe certain people. I've got the Chariot, somebody wanting to go forward really quickly with something, very ruthless, exploits others. So I do believe that there is another person involved in this that was maybe taking Dylan for granted, feeling neglected. I got the neglect here, and I've got the misfortune with the neglect, the shattering of dreams. Somebody was obsessed with power. So what I'm getting from this is that I don't think somebody was happy with Dylan succeeding in the way that he was, almost very ruthless in dealing with Dylan. There was some poor timing that was going on. So I think that this was an opportunity. Somebody used this as an opportunity. So I believe when Dylan went to that grain shed, I believe they're calling it. Now that I know a lot more about this case, I can put two and two together here. But I do very much feel like Dylan was being taken for granted. He was very naive and reckless. And I'm not saying that as a bad trait regarding Dylan. I just feel like he put a lot of trust in people that he shouldn't have. And they not only exploited that, but they took that for granted. And I do feel like, as in my other reads, and we'll see what other cards come out, I do feel that this has to do with money. I think he's cut somebody off here, refused to wanting to deal with them. This person would have been very ruthless with Dylan, exploiting Dylan, very obsessed with maybe the power that they had or they thought they had over Dylan. And I think Dylan said enough of being the taken for granted. So I do believe that this very much is to do with money. I feel like this was an opportunity. I don't think this was planned, but I think somebody took the opportunity of maybe Dylan being alone to try to exploit maybe more money out of him. So I believe Dylan could have been lending somebody some money or something like that. But I do very much feel like somebody was obsessed with the power that they had over him and the ability to exploit him and take him for granted. And I do think for some time Dylan was very naive about this. And I do feel like he said enough was enough. And this just happened at a time that maybe this person wasn't in their right mind frame for something. We did get drug use. So maybe this person was high on drugs or drunk or whatever was going on there, but I feel the timing of Dylan finally saying enough is enough is what led to his demise. But let's get some more cards here and see. Okay, so thank you for that. Is there anything else more that you can share with us regarding that? Maybe the day of his demise. What was it about? We got here that somebody was obsessed with the power and being able to exploit him. So what happened? What happened? Oh boy. Okay, so then we've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Nine of Swords. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Pentacles to me always talks about money, 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 money. Okay. So the Seven of Cups, it's in the upright. And I've got the warning, hope, and choices. I think with this, and then we got the Nine of Swords that talks about anxiety, trauma, and hopelessness. And then we got the impatient, doubt, and disillusion. So I feel exactly what I just said over here. I do feel that there was warning signs that Dylan was starting to get regarding this person. I believe that there's a person. And I think that he chose to stop giving the money. This is all about money, okay? I think whoever did this to Dylan, and I do believe that there's somebody involved that did this, I got the anxiety, trauma, and hopelessness. I feel like it's like, I need this money. I need it now. You're taking that away from me. The person got overwhelmed. And I do see trauma being caused. This is the Nine of Swords. So to me, that is almost like stuff being inflicted upon somebody else. So I do feel that this person just wanted the money. And when Dylan said no, I feel like this is when something happened. The anxiety, I think the person snapped, caused trauma. I feel Dylan started feeling hopeless, like there was no way he was going to get out of this. I also take swords as weapons. So I do believe that there was a weapon involved in when Dylan is found, because I do believe he's going to be found. We'll see what comes out in the cards. But I do feel that there's going to be a weapon that was used. I also feel, again, I'm getting the choking. So I do believe that there was a heated, aggressive argument, a fight that broke out between this person and Dylan. I do believe that there was warning signs that Dylan started seeing and doubting that, you know, the money that he maybe had been giving or helping with this guy was ever going to be enough. Just wanted more, 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 and more. So I do feel that Dylan made a decision to stop. I'm not going to give you any more money, and it sent this person, I believe, over the edge. I believe that there was a weapon used. I do believe that there was some warnings also. That card just came out. So let's see what it is. Agreed, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then we've got the Page of Pentacles. Again, money in reverse. The Nine of Cups, the happiness, dreams, and the enjoyment. And we've got the Four of Cups. We've got a lot of cups. This is over money, you guys. We got the Pentacles with the cups, and we got the cups upright. So I do believe that it was getting to the point where Dylan was saying, look, I need my money for myself. I have things that I need to do with this money. I want to have my dreams. I think he wanted to be just like, leave me alone. You stay over there. I'm going to stay over here. Leave me alone. Tried to disconnect himself. Uninterested in what this other person was offering. Okay. Just wanted to focus on himself, on his dreams and his happiness. But this person that he was dealing with about the money, this person was greedy, lazy, And he wasn't going to miss this opportunity to maybe get all of the money. So I do feel that this was all over money. There's somebody here that is more interested in nothing but the money. Dylan was basically focused on his happiness, his dreams, the environment that he was in with his farm, stuff like that. And I do believe that he wanted this person to just leave him alone. See the disconnection. Wanted this person to leave him alone. He wasn't going to help him no more. Became uninterested in even associating with this person anymore. Again, the Pentacles. Okay, so here we go. We got the pups, the cups falling over. I believe this is Dylan saying enough. Yeah, enough. There's no more money for you. I'm not helping anymore. The Page of Swords, I think this is Dylan, the younger energy, restlessness. And I got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Harmony, happy, and carefree. He just wanted to do his own thing. I feel like with the cups now laying on their side, this is upright, but he's got a little bit of money left. He's had to spend so much money to get, going what he wanted to get going with the crop and everything. He has a little bit of money still left. You see the two uprights still standing behind him. And I feel like he was like, no, enough's enough. I'm not helping you no more because I've got to save my money for my own things that I've got to do here on the farm. I've got phone that just came through. I think that he might have, and this came out in my other reads too. I do believe that he may have spoken to, because phone came out. What was the name that came out at first? Justin and a phone. There's words that are being thrown in here that I'm being given that are coming out. So did he maybe, when he was talking to his grandparents, maybe say something about this person always coming to him wanting money, 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 money? I feel like he's saying here he gave them enough. And he's seeing now that this person is just like we have over here, greediness, just didn't want to go out and get a job or anything. He just wanted to bum off of everybody else. And I do think that Dylan had enough of that. And I keep getting Justin, J. Something with a J maybe. But there's something like that connected there. And he had to save his money because there was other things that he was going to have to buy. And the Page of Swords, it's almost like he's fighting them off. Like having to say enough is enough. You see, he's holding a sword here. So just, I'm getting, see, Justin. Why am I getting Justin? Having to fight somebody off, like, and I'm not saying like in a battle with swords, but almost like maybe a battle of words. And it's like, I can't help you no more. I need to save my money for myself. I just want to live in harmony, happy, carefree. Again, we've got the Pentacles here telling me that he needed to keep his money for himself. Somebody wasn't happy about that. And the sword tells me even maybe about an argument about it. Somebody getting aggressive with him, wanting money. This is what I am getting from this, you guys. You guys may be getting something else. Two of Swords. Yeah, here we go again. So we got the Two of Swords here. We've got the High Priestess. And we've got Strength. So, yeah, I do feel there was difficult choices that had to be made. And I feel like he was at a stalemate somewhere. We've got truth, wise, and intuitive. I think this is also telling me, see, we got B and J. B and J. I keep getting Justin or James, something J. B, a B letter. So maybe there's a B and a J involved in this. But I feel like, you see here with the Two of Swords, with the blindfold on and the two swords, almost like protecting yourself, blindly being led into something. This could have been he was lured somewhere, maybe close by, because I got he's blindly going, and the sword, excuse me, and the swords tell me about defending yourself almost. So I don't know if he was led somewhere, or I've gotten before that he was taken somewhere else. So maybe this person said, hey, come and see this. Wait, when you see this, you won't mind helping out, or something along those lines. And I feel he was led somewhere. The truth came out. He was blindly led. I don't think he's seen this coming. I think he had a gut feeling. Like all he wanted to do was take care of himself and his farm. I do feel that he was blindly led somewhere. And somebody's true colors started to show. And I got the courage. I do know a fight ensued, so I think he stood up to this person. It didn't end well for him. So we got the World, and we got the Eight of Wands. And we got Temperance. I think so we got the World in reverse. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. And we've got Temperance. I feel here, especially with these being in reverse, the lack of closure, emptiness, no energy, and forgotten goals, miscommunication, panicking, slowing down, waiting, my throat. I feel like this person was not going to let this go. I also feel that his energy was being drained somehow. Everything that he had wished for and wanted seemed to be being taken away from him right at this time. He went into a panic. I got the miscommunication here. So I feel like whoever this was, it's like, oh, hell no. Like, you are going to agree to give me what I want. Or I'm going to take it almost, because I've got somebody panicking, waiting, slowing down. I've also got here Temperance, which talks about adaptation, patience, balance, and control over your life, reconciliation. It's almost like he was trying to maybe talk some sense into this guy. Like, what are you doing? This guy may have taken this as, okay, I'm getting him to give in. He's going to give me the money. But actually, it was just slowing down the inevitable, what was going to happen. I feel like somebody lured him somewhere. And I feel that he was overcome. I also got, again, that the money factor. It's almost like balance and control over your life. It's like he lost that. And it was like, Good, I showed you. This is a good deal, and you're still not wanting to help me. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, taking chances. And there was a change. Karma and fate. The Wheel of Fortune, it turned against him. Everything that he thought that he was going to be able to accomplish was taken away because there was a failure after this success. So I do feel like he thought that he was getting through to this guy. Yeah, see, trickery, deception, and cunning. The Magician in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. See, this guy became unpredictable. Tried to trick him. Deception and cunning. So yeah, this guy cares less. It became unpredictable going forward. So maybe as he was being lured somewhere, that's when this happened. This guy could care less, and I do believe it's a male, could care less, became unpredictable, deceived him and tricked him into going wherever he wanted him to go. Wow, he was going to get that money no matter what. And I do believe that this is over money. Whoa. We've got the Hermit in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. We got a lot of cups in reverse. Cold, mocking, and warning. Yeah, I think that this guy said, like, you give me the money or else. So I do feel that this guy was threatening him. Refused to listen to anything with the Hermit and the rejection. Jealous, selfish, and aggressive. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this guy overpowered him. This guy overpowered him and was going to take this money no matter what. I do feel, you guys, that this is all over money. This person is also going to be very withdrawn, maybe lives by himself too, dwells a lot on the past, blames everybody else for his misgivings, whoever this was, doesn't really trust other people because he's not trustworthy. But I think Dylan started seeing the warning signs, and this guy, like, I think this guy is psycho to begin with, and probably a drug addict. Jealous of what Dylan had, and he was going to take what he took. I think Dylan had cut him off. So I do think that this is somebody that Dylan may have helped money-wise before. Yeah. See, it's like we've got the Sun in reverse, relationship trouble. So whatever this relationship was between Dylan and this person, that was coming to an end. So I do feel like this person felt like they were going to be cut off. Dylan wasn't going to help them anymore. There's a loss of job and home here. So maybe this guy was homeless. He was very negative and depressed. And mix that with drugs or alcohol. That's a scary situation. Again, with the Five of Pentacles upright. Fear and loss, isolation and poverty. So this guy didn't have any money. This guy didn't have any money and felt isolated wherever he was. Almost feeling like Dylan's turning his back on him now. So Ten of Swords comes in and he stabs him in the back. Backstabbing, defeat, and failure. Yep, he's taking him out. He took Dylan out. And I do believe that this is all over money, you guys. I'm going to ask, who was this person to Dylan? That wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, see? Who was this person to Dylan? The Knight of Wands. I asked who this person was to Dylan. So this is somebody, okay, I've got the Star and I've got the Knight of Wands and I've got Death in reverse, okay? So I asked who this person was to Dylan. I've got the Knight of Wands. So this person at one time was full of confidence, fearless. So this person's going to be a fighter and full of, if he loves and cares about you, he does it to the death. I've also got the Star, rebuilding, hope and faith, healing, strong love. We've got this love thing going on here. I do feel that this person felt that maybe Dylan was his only hope to rebuild and to heal, maybe to bring back his confidence. But I feel like Dylan was shutting this out. Like enough was enough. He was done helping. This person was just lazy, greedy, didn't have a job, didn't do anything for himself, just constantly wanted handouts. Also, with this this guy, he feared change. So when he seen Dylan changing, which was going to lead him into financial trouble, loss of his home, and reversal of fortune. The money train was running out. Dylan was done helping this guy. He was done helping this guy. He was going to lose everything. And there was some kind of relationship where there was some kind of love going on here. Like, I mean, I love my friends. I love my girlfriends. I love my boyfriends, male and female. You know what I mean? Like, you can love somebody without being in a relationship with them. But I feel in this aspect, the only reason this guy loved Dylan was what Dylan could do for him. So I do believe that this is somebody that, Dylan got fed up helping. It just feels to me that this is somebody that was a taker instead of a giver. So it's like no matter how much Dylan gave him, this guy just constantly wanted more, and it came to a head. It came to a head. Is money the reason why this happened to Dylan? Is money the reason why this happened to Dylan? I got the Knight of Pentacles and I've got the Eight of Swords. I believe yes. Because Dylan was going to take away his freedom and the stability and everything. The Knight of Pentacles, again, holding the money going forward. I feel like this guy felt like Dylan was taking that from him because it's in reverse, right? And it's a sword. To me, that's weapons. That's inflicting pain or harm to somebody. And it's almost like this is what he chose to do. And I feel he led Dylan blindly. And I feel he stabbed him in the back and he did what he did to Dylan because Dylan was going to take his stability and security. The money train had moved out or moved on, one of the two. Let's pull a couple of cards from the Dark Mirror to see why this happened to Dylan, to see if any of this is going to jive with these cards. Let's see. To me, it's all about money, and it's somebody who was fairly close to him. Dylan said enough was enough. Like, the money that he had left, he had to keep for himself, and he wasn't about to be helping this person anymore. The child I was meant to be. So this person's very childish. It's almost like the need to be taken care of. Very childlike, very, you're supposed to take care of me. You said you'd take care of me and help me out, blah, blah, blah. And now you're not doing it. Let's get another card on that. Yeah, see the Black Flower Fragrance. Black Flower Fragrance is not a good card either. It's almost like somebody doing things behind your back, wishing ill will towards you. See, and anger and chains. Yeah. I think exactly here, it's like, you said you'd help me out. The child I was meant to be, you know, like a child always needs reassurance, always needs help. Got to bail them out, got to take care of them. That was, I feel, being taken away because I think Dylan finally seen the light. And it's like, look at this guy is just a mooch. He's not going to help himself. He could get work, but he doesn't want to get work. He just wants to, he's greedy, just wants to everybody to do for him. So entitled. Like this person feels like they're always owed something. And I feel like Dylan started to see that, and enough was enough, which angered him, which angered this guy, and it's took it to the extreme. Took it to the extreme. I see a lot of deceit here too. So this person could be somebody who police have already spoken to. I do feel that he felt he'd get away with this. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah. Poor timing, uncertainty, and loss. This was just poor timing. Like, this wasn't just like a random act either. This guy feared losing everything because Dylan was stopping, I think, giving him money. And I think he needed more money. He wanted more money. The Eight of Cups, again, the cups are turned upside down. And he feared being maybe left in the elements. Is this somebody maybe Dylan put up? Gave him a roof over his head and gave him money, like, to get back on his feet, and he just kept taking. I don't know, but I feel like this is somebody Dylan finally said, enough's enough, leave me alone. I've got my own stuff I got to do. I've got my own hopes and dreams up here, and this has been taken away. So I do not feel that he is still here. I do feel that this person has just taken and taken and taken, and when Dylan finally said enough, that was it. That was it. And I do believe that this guy has drug issues. So yeah, this is a new perspective. I do feel that that's what this is all about. This is over money. And I do believe that this person has already spoken to police and has maybe been written off as somebody who had something to do with it. But this is somebody that, like I say to my a female friend across the street, love you, you know, or a male friend, I love you, bro, you know, whatever. But he only cared about Dylan for as long as he could benefit by what Dylan was doing for him. So this is going to be somebody that could very well have been homeless at one time, and Dylan put up somewhere, maybe in one of his campers or something, helped out money-wise, and just felt when Dylan cut him off that was the end. Like, I think this person has done this most of their life, and had a lot of people walking away from them in their life, like, have had enough of this person. You know the saying, I'm not going to continue to help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. So I keep getting that. And I think that's the mindset that Dylan had here, was like, I can't keep doing for you when you're not doing for yourself. You're greedy. You expect me to hand stuff to you all the time. I've helped you enough. I'm not helping no more. I just want away from this. I want to be left alone to follow my own dreams. But on that day, dreams were shattered. And it was poor timing, because I feel that if Dylan would have gone there at on any other day to that grain shed, I don't think this would have happened. I think this guy might have been strung out on drugs or alcohol, and it was just bad timing. I think he may have approached Dylan there, because I do see somebody following behind. Dylan's trying to walk away from it, and this person keeps following him. And I believe he wanted money, and Dylan was saying no. And it was bad timing in the aspect that I think this guy was already strung out, maybe paranoid, whatever happens when you're on drugs or stuff like that. And I'm feeling choked again. And I do believe it broke out into an argument. And I believe if this would have been any other day, this wouldn't have happened. But this specific day, so was this guy strung out and he needed more dope? Was he coming down and, as they call it, what, tweaking out or whatever? But I feel it was poor timing. And like it happened like that. I don't think it was planned. It happened the way it happened. So that's my updated read. Please let me know in the comment section down below. I don't usually read tarot, so you guys may have some other insight here, but this is the way I am feeling. I feel like this is somebody that Dylan really tried to help out a lot, that wasn't on their feet, could have lost their job, was homeless, something like that Dylan was helping out. And this is also maybe somebody that had helped Dylan in the past. I don't know. But I'm feeling like this person was almost like acting like he was Dylan's child. Like, you need to take care of me. You said you would help me, and now you're turning your back on me. I'm going to make you pay for that. I want the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. So, and I do feel that Dylan did help him out money-wise before. I do feel like this person has some kind of love for Dylan. I'm going to leave it there because I've got the strong love and the fury love. What kind of love that was that he had. But I've also got the obsession. That has also come out in the back. I got the trickery and the deception. I feel like he could have been just saying to Dylan, like, help me for a bit until I get back on my feet. I'm going to be going back to work. Something along them lines. But Dylan found out the truth, maybe. Came across the truth. Or was just fed up helping this guy that wasn't helping himself. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so that's my read. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. The two reads that I am most connected with, my Ancestor deck, they are up here. Tarot is very new to me, so I may have missed things here. But I do feel that this has meshed with the reads that I have done with my decks that I'm very used to using, is the Oracle. And my Ancestor deck in particular is the one that I connect with 100%. But I just wanted to do this to see if I would get basically the same thing. A lot of the same things are coming out that came out in my Oracle reads and my Ancestor read. So I do believe, and I'm standing by that, this is somebody that was going to be close to him. This is going to be somebody that he helped, even maybe lending money to. There's some kind of love, friendship, or otherwise going on here. It came out again here. I do feel that Dylan had said enough was enough. I feel like this person really took for granted Dylan, and I think Dylan finally caught on to that. And the greed and everything else, and the opportunity was there. This was an opportunity. I do not think this was planned. I think this was an opportunity, which is the same as the rain. Something popped up, something changed real quick. And I do believe he led him somewhere. Okay, so that is my read. Thank you for watching. The other reads will be up here. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And if you've liked this read, please hit that thumbs up. There's also a little heart down here. If you do choose to give me some kind of donation for this read, that is there. Not necessary, but it is appreciated. And please share this out where you can. Thank you very much. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye for now.